In the previous video in this series, we looked at collecting events and metrics for ITOM event management and operational intelligence. This video describes event rules for generating alerts based on those events and metrics. The base system includes a variety of event rules for various events and metrics from different sources. You can modify these rules or create your own for your enterprise. Here are some event rules for Microsoft SCOM. Let's take a closer look at one of them in the Event Rule Designer. Event rules have several parts. You can jump to any part by clicking up here. The Event Rule Info page specifies the name of the rule, the source of the events or metrics, and the order of execution. If more than one rule applies to a particular event or metric, only the one with the lowest order number will run. The Event Filter determines which events or metrics the rule applies to. This rule applies to any event or metric from a Windows IIS web server. You can also have the rule ignore any event or metric from an IIS web server. Here's a special case for operational intelligence. OI generates anomaly events for metrics outside the normal range. Let's look at an anomaly event. You can use the values in the additional information field in the event rule filter. To see this, we'll create an event rule directly from the event. For example, suppose we create an event rule where the classification is anomaly and the anomaly score is greater than or equal to 6. Any anomaly event with a score of 6 or more will generate an anomaly alert. We'll see how to promote anomaly alerts to IT alerts in our next video. Now let's go back to our SCOM event rule. The Transform and Compose page lets you compose the content of the alerts generated by this rule. These are the fields in the alert. The values in these fields are variables from the event or metric which are listed here. You can edit the values in the fields, and you can drag variables from the list to the fields. To see this, we'll create an event rule directly from an event. Now we can see the actual values from the event in the event input pane. These can be a helpful reference when you're writing a rule. And if you click one of the values, you can create a new expression by editing the value or selecting part of it. Here we'll create an expression containing the word connector plus the connector name. We'll call it new info and save it. Now we can use it as a variable in the event rule. For a closer look at alert output, let's look at an event whose fields don't map well to an alert. Some key fields are missing, and the description is long and cumbersome. Again, we'll create an event rule directly from the event. First, let's replace this lengthy description with the event summary. We'll select the entire summary, assign it to the description field in place of the current value, and that creates a new expression. Now the expression we just created will be used instead of the event description in the alert. Next, for the node, let's use the IP address. We'll select the address and create a new expression called node name. And here it is. Now we'll delete the node value from the alert and drag and drop our new node name. Next, for the event type, let's use the second part of the event class. To do that, we'll replace the value with a regex that captures everything after the second slash character. We'll create a new expression called event type. And here it is. Now we'll delete the type value from the alert and drag and drop our new event type. And finally, for resource, let's just use the event component. There's lots more we could do, but that should give you an idea how to compose the alert output. Now let's go back to our SCOM rule. You can also specify a threshold rate for events or metrics. The idea of the threshold is, if event management receives multiple events or anomaly metrics for a device in a short period of time, it might indicate a serious condition, so you might want to generate an alert. But if the events or metrics come at longer intervals, the condition might not be serious, so you might not want to generate an alert. The threshold is the rate where event management generates an alert. As an example, suppose we want to generate an alert if an event that matches this rule occurs 4 times with 10 seconds or less between any 2 consecutive events. First, we'll make the threshold active. Then we'll generate an alert if the number of events or metrics reaches 4 with no more than 10 seconds between any 2 events. Once the event rule has created an alert based on a rapid series of events or metrics, it can close the alert automatically if no more of those events or metrics are received for a certain time. That way, IT personnel don't spend time on an alert for a condition that no longer exists. To continue our example, if no similar events are received for 5 minutes, event management will close the alert. Finally, an event rule can associate or bind an alert or metric to a specific CI in the CMDB based on the information in the event or metric. This helps remediation efforts focus on the right CI. By default, event management tries to bind the alert to a CI by matching the node name in the event to a CI name, domain name, or IP or MAC address in the CMDB. You can override the default and bind in other ways. In this rule, event management tries to bind with a CI whose name is the IIS web server name in the event or metric, and whose system class name is CMDB, CI, Microsoft, IIS web server. In our next video, we'll look at alert action rules. For more information, please consult our product documentation, knowledge base, or podcast, or ask a question in the ServiceNow community.